Gemini, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. Yay! Whoopee. Um, as per usual, if you check the description box below, it will. Ooh. If you check the description box below, it will give information on the significance of the spread and the placement of the cards. Top or bottom? I'm feeling bottom. What about you? Hi. All right. Gemini, a lot of self-reflection. A lot of self-reflection. Here's you and the protagonist. Here's the antagonist. A lot of self-reflection and a little bit of isolation, huh? You went so far within, you've become withdrawn. And that is keeping you stuck in your head. That is time moving forward without your input. So this is you being a little withdrawn and the decisions just having to come along when they come along. So there's no planning in this stage right now. You're just really, really focused on you. So if this is a deep sense of meditation in order to let go of control of a situation and to kind of trust in the process and the universe, that's a good thing. But if this is you just withdrawing from friends and family and you don't quite understand the reason why, perhaps it's time to reach out and just let somebody know what that headspace is so they can snap you back to where it is you need to go, okay? Because the possible outcome is the Magician in reverse. You aren't getting done the things you need to get done, but you kind of feel like somebody else is laying out the path for you. And if I know anything about a Gemini, I know that they don't always put themselves first, and sometimes they'll go with the flow just to necessarily appease the crowd. So if you're just going with the flow to appease the crowd and you're this withdrawn, you might be sacrificing your own happiness for the happiness of other people, which in the long run isn't going to be helpful. Yeah, oh. Yeah, see, you're holding on to everything just a little too tightly. It's almost like there's change happening and you don't want things to change. You are delaying the process of pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone for growth. That's what's going on right now, is you are trying to preserve a specific situation that is just destined for change. That's why you're withdrawing, is that you don't actually want to face the change. Please remember that there is no growth without discomfort. So when all of these uncomfortable things come into our life, it really is because something has to happen. Yeah, see, you're relying on somebody else's leadership to pull you through. But the beautiful thing about this is the King of Wands. This is a very benevolent leader. This is somebody you know, love, and trust. So if things aren't going quite right at work, you're just kind of putting everything into like your boss's hands, or like, you know, your partner's hands, or somebody who you really have a lot of trust and consideration for. If this is a personal relationship, you know, like if you're married, you might be putting all your trust in your wife and or husband, while you're just kind of sitting in the corner and just going with the flow. Yeah, Gemini, it feels like there is a huge change coming on and you don't want to deal with this change. It's just a little too uncomfortable. So you're withdrawing back into yourself. Like I said, your first card is going within and your second card is lack of celebration. Do you really want not to be celebrating or not to be having fun in the middle of the holidays when everybody's getting together? It's good to have self-reflection. Don't get me wrong. It's good to have healthy self-reflection. That's how we build healthy boundaries. That's how we build good relationships. But yours just has you stuck a little bit too much in yourself. This isn't healthy reflection. This is actually you withdrawing from a situation. To which I could say, Gemini, you can't be strong every day. You know, we all have our days where we just have to take a rest and take a break and put the armor down. You can't win every battle. You know, there are times where we will be defeated and there are times where we will lose. But The fights that we fight on a daily basis are intended to bring forth change. They're intended to teach us lessons. So if you can't be strong every day and you can't win every battle, you have to recognize that's okay. But at the end of the day, the one thing that you can do every day, even if you're suffering a defeat and even if you're just withdrawn inside yourself, is you can be brave. You can be brave every day, whether or not you choose to be strong that day. So be brave and reach out to somebody. Let them pull you back in. Gemini, don't be afraid to trust this person. This person's leading you and you're just letting them lead you blindly. So why wouldn't you trust them to open up that sense of vulnerability and ask them for the help that you need so you can be a part of this change, so you can be a part of this project? I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next week.